This is my Val Kilmer story. Okay, true story. 18 years ago-ish, I was living in Albuquerque working on a documentary project. My producing partner for a feature film called The Grey Aquí de Ella was living in El Paso going to grad school at UTEP. So we decided to meet halfway at TRC and just spend the weekend working, going over notes, coming up with the concept and editing about half an hour of the film. I get there earlier, about half an hour early, so I'm in TRC, it's midday, small town, no one's there. I go to the Visitors Bureau Center and I walk in and there's nobody there. I go, I look at the memorabilia, look at the photographs, and I'm just waiting for the lady to come and so I can talk to her. In walks this guy, and kind of like a pink, orange shirt, tucked in, shorts, sandals, long hair and tail. And he asks me, "Hey, do you work here?" I look over at him, and immediately I saw it was Val Kilmer. And so I go up to him and I said, "Hey, Val, I really appreciate your acting in a lot of your films. Phenomenal." And he says, "Oh, thank you, man. What's your name?" So I tell him, "Val." And he looks at me a little confused, as if though I was being facetious and messing with him. I said, "No, it really is Val. My full name is Valentin, but most people call me Val." So you got a kick out of that, right? And the lady comes out of the bathroom, and she's like, "Oh, I'm sorry, guys. I didn't know you were here, this and that." And Val goes up to her and asks her if she knew where the cemetery was at. So she gives him directions, and she tells Val Kilmer. She's like, "You know what? You look so much like Val Kilmer." And he's like, "Has anybody ever told you that?" He looks over at me, and he says, "Yeah, Val just did." And he points at me, and we both shared a moment there, a smile, right? And then she's like, "Wow, you sound like him too. It's unparalleled." And he leaves, right? And I tell the lady, "Man, when they look like him, sound like him, it tends to be the man. Check out the sign-in sheet he signed in." And she goes over and she sees that sure enough it was Val Kilmer. She's like, "Oh my God, oh my God." And she's like, "Do you mind if I close up? I'm gonna go catch him at the cemetery," which is pretty tacky and irreverent, right? But it was what it was, and so that's my Val Kilmer story.